on the weekend now. They can do that on the week.
Right. Yeah, I used to do restoration, man.
And that's
Seawater.
Oh yeah.
Seen too many mainline backups, man. I couldn't do those, man. I'm like, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? We had to clean that shit up. I've seen some bad.
Alright, so we're looking at the cast iron right now, which is, you got plastic above ground.
Mm-hmm.
Once it goes below ground, it goes into metal pipe, cast iron.
Alright.
This right here, this is looking good so far.
So far.
Cast iron usually builds that groove right there,
Okay.
just because of it's metal, so water traveling through there kind of makes a groove. This that you see traveling through here, stuff that's moving around, is basically methane.
Okay.
Crazy how the camera catches it.
Yeah, right. So it's all like residue build up and all that old.
Yeah, right there, that's
another tunnel.
That's a clean out right there. It's probably buried somewhere underground.
Okay.
Usually by code, whenever they test the lines, they gotta have this clean out, and they put a plug there, and they fill the entire system,
okay,
all the way to the.
So that plug is coming from where? Like, is it connecting into this, right?
It's connecting. So basically, you got a T underground, just something like this, but in the cast iron, but it's basically laying down.
Okay.
But I mean that's pretty normal for plumbing. They just use that for basically testing the system once they install it.
Right, got it.
Right here looks like it's the transition from cast iron to clay. Okay. You can see right there you got some pretty big roots.
Huh.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
One of the disadvantages here is that you got a 3-inch clean out.
Mm-hmm.
The pipe outside is a 4-inch pipe.
Which is good.
Well, the thing is that you run you got the biggest blade Eric can run right here is a 2-inch blade. So the pipe you're running a 2-inch blade inside of a 4-inch pipe. You're only gonna clear a path, just like he did right here. He was able to clear a path. So it could
get clogged up in there.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you're just trimming those. What you wanna do is basically you wanna get all the way around. Otherwise, you just those roots grow faster. It's kind of like if you get a haircut. It's gonna grow faster. You keep getting
right. So my question is, how can I get those trimmed though? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have something? Does something come through it?
Well, the
snap those. You know what I mean?
See, what's happening is that the roots are growing from the top.
Okay.
Now to be able, I mean, they sell this thing that's called Root-X or whatever it's called. The thing with that for it to work is that if the roots were at the bottom.
So you saying Right-X? You mean the little?
Yeah.
You know, some septic tank, is that what you're saying?
No, I think it's called Root-X. It's some red bottle. Okay, but, red bottle. Okay. But basically, if the roots are growing from the bottom to the top, that's when it will work. Right now, they're growing from the top to the bottom, so the pipe will never get full of water all the way to the top.
Okay.
Unless you put a plug at the end and you have that pipe full of water all the time.
Okay.
We're just gonna inspect the rest of it. I mean, so far, this portion looks good. Right here, it looks pretty good. So what we're looking at is clay pipe. Clay pipe, they come in 4 to 6 foot sections. Every 4 to 6 feet, you're gonna have a connection, just like this one right here. See here, we got another one. See that there was some roots right there, a little bit of roots. Right now we are 63.2 feet out. Okay. It's measuring from the moment that it leaves the reel right here though. Right here we're coming up to the city main line. It's dropping in. And there it is. There is some of the roots that he cut out yesterday.
Yeah, sent them on down there, huh?
But I mean, the thing is that since he made a path through there, mainly what you want is you want an outside clean out. Your neighbor across the street, I don't know if you've seen a white cat that they got out there in their yard. That's an outside clean out. So
okay,
what
so
that does,
that way.
What that does, that gives you a full 4-inch access
Okay.
for the line.